A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And we are back here with day 2 of our look at Cape Town, the jewel in South Africa's crown. A lovely city down there at the southern tip of Africa. It has Table Mountain. It has Bokap, that's right, with the colorful houses
Malay
and
culture.
the Malay culture. We're learning a lot about Cape Town, how it is a very interesting and beautiful place. And today, we're going to be learning more about it, some of the things you can do in the city, around the city, things you can eat as well.
And watch.
And do all sorts of stuff. But we have a warm-up question for you. It's a little different than what you might expect. We're talking about a city. A city is, on land, because it's a city. So our warm-up question is, do you like whales? Why or why not?
Duh.
Whales.
Who would hate them? I mean, who doesn't love them? I know.
Good
They're
question.
super cute and they help keep the sea healthy.
I know someone who hated whales.
Really?
Captain Ahab in the book Moby Dick. He
yeah.
really hates whales.
Right,
If you want to read a long book about a guy who hates whales, read that book. But generally, I think they're okay.
We love them.
Yeah.
And whales, their big splashes and playful flips make them so cute to watch. And they're super smart.
They are.
And they have their own songs.
Some
How cool
of them
is that?
And they're huge. Right?
Yeah.
They're huge. They're amazing. And generally, quite gentle, I think, and people go out and they watch them and they feel good and the whales jump and they splash and everyone has a good time and goes home. And the whales go off to eat fish or plankton or whatever they eat. So yes, I like whales. You like whales. I hope you guys like whales. If you don't like whales and you have a really good reason, let us know. I would be interested to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, that whale stole my girlfriend or something like that. I don't know. Why would you hate whales? All right, let's get to our article now that we know that we all love whales.
Discovering Cape Town, a guide to South Africa's beautiful city. Warm-up question. Do you like whales? Why or why not?
It's easy to find many delicious foods in South Africa. For example, you can try braai. It's a yummy barbecue. The Gatsby is another famous food. It's a giant sandwich with many fillings. For something sweet, go for hertzoggies. They're cookies with coconut and jam.
All right, so let's get back to our article. Here's some good news. It's easy to find many delicious foods in South Africa. And no, we're not talking about whale burgers.
No.
So don't even think from, whale? Oh, really? You're eating whale? No, we're not eating whales. You don't do that, especially not in South Africa. They have much better stuff. For example, you can try braai. It's a yummy barbecue.
I love barbecue.
Who doesn't? Well, maybe vegetarians might not. But you can still have a great
barbecue vegetables,
You can,
right?
absolutely.
So braai comes from this Dutch word which means barbecue or grilled meat.
What word?
I don't know how to say it.
What word was that?
Brijvlees. I don't know how to say it.
Brijvlees.
Oh, you're Dutch. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
In the 17th century, Dutch people brought this way of cooking to South Africa, where it became part of the local food culture.
Good idea. Yes.
Well, you love barbecue. What style do you like the most?
Tasty barbecue.
Oh, I like Mongolian barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Have you been? It's a type of restaurant where you can create your own stir-fry dish.
I think I have.
Yeah, you pick out raw ingredients like meat, vegetables, and sauces, and then they're cooked on a large flat grill right in front of you.
Sounds fun.
It's really fun. You should do it.
Korean barbecue, Japanese barbecue, American barbecue.
Korean barbecue.
And of course, in America, they have Memphis barbecue, they have St. Louis barbecue, they have Texas barbecue, they have this kind of barbecue, that kind of barbecue. And I've actually been lucky enough to have braai as well. My friend got married here, and he hired a very talented South African guy to do the food at the wedding. So we got to have braai. We got to have boerewors, which is a delicious South African sausage.
Oh, yummy.
It was very, very good. And if you're a little busy and you don't have time for braai, you can get some other interesting food there in South Africa. In Cape Town.
All right.
The Gatsby is another famous food.
Nice.
Yes. It's a giant sandwich with many fillings. I looked at a picture of this because I'm a bit of a sandwich artist. It's a long bun, and it seems to be filled with lots of normal stuff like meat and lettuce and tomato. And then they put in like French fries, and they put in all sorts of crazy stuff. I think it's called Gatsby because in the book, The Great Gatsby, he's super rich. Yeah. So this is like big sandwich filled with so much food. You kind of feel like you're a rich guy eating this giant sandwich.
Who doesn't love The Great Gatsby, right? Yeah, and I actually looked this as well.
Okay.
The common fillings of a Gatsby.
Okay, yeah.
They had French fries, which is totally my favorite.
Usually it's on the side, but sure, why not?
You could have grilled steak or chicken, sliced tomato, lettuce. You gotta have that. Onion, cheese, and the sauce. They have barbecue sauce or peri-peri sauce.
Oh, a peri-peri sauce, kind of a Portuguese, African spicy sauce.
I want that.
Very, very good. For something sweet, go for Hertzoggies.
Hertzoggies.
I don't know what they are, but I just like saying the word.
I know what they are. We're going to find out. And we saw this something plus an adjective. For example, is there something exciting happening tonight?
I heard something terrible.
Yeah, or go for something. It just means to choose something.
Okay, so you can go for that or you can choose that. You can say that in a restaurant. I think I'll go for the soup and the salad today.
Okay.
Yes, back to the article. What are Hertzoggies?
Hertzoggies.
They're cookies with coconut and jam.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay,
That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Cookies, coconut, jam, I'm good.
So we mentioned barbecues and the coconut cookies. Out of the foods introduced today, which one would you like to try? But you've tried the barbecue.
I have tried the barbecue.
I want to try Gatsby.
I think I would probably share it. We could share a Gatsby.
Let's share Gatsby.
I think there's probably enough Gatsby to go around there. Yeah, it is great, by the way.
Yeah.
It is a great Gatsby. That's why you cut it in half and
Gatsby.
half of it. Let's take a break. We're hungry. We'll be back.
The wildlife is also famous in South Africa. Don't miss Cape penguins because they're cute and one of a kind. You can see groups of them walking on the beaches in Cape Town. One famous place to see them is Boulders Beach. In Hermanus, you can watch different kinds of whales swimming in the sea. September to November are the great months to see them there.
All right, back to the article. So now that we have a full belly, let's go out and see some cool stuff. Okay. The wildlife is also famous in South Africa. Absolutely.
Hence, we talked about the whale.
We did talk about the whale, and we can talk about not only the wildlife in the ocean, but on the land. There's lots of wildlife around. You won't really need to visit the local zoo. You just have to go and check out what's walking out there around you or swimming.
Oh, okay. Wildlife 就是野生生物. Where can I go? What can I see?
Well, don't miss Cape penguins because they're cute and one of a kind. Interesting.
Love penguins.
Kind of one of those weird things, right? You always learn that penguins only live in the South Pole in Antarctica, but no, they also live in South Africa, and it's a bit bit of a distance. I don't think they're swimming from South Africa to the South Pole and back and forth.
I thought they live in like colder places.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be a little cold down there, but certainly not as cold as the South Pole.
So it's funny, the Chinese for Cape penguins is black feet, 黑脚企鹅. So penguins with black feet.
I guess some of them have like orange feet and other, don't they? I think maybe.
So they're the main type of penguins in South Africa, and they're also known as African penguins.
African penguins.
And they're one of a kind. They are unique. Nothing like this.
Very special.
Okay, so for example, I could say something like this using one of a kind. Our friendship is special and unique. Truly one of a kind.
Absolutely. All right, so Cape penguins. That will save you all the trouble of going to the South Pole to see penguins, right? Because that's far and expensive. Just go to Cape Town. You can have a sandwich in the morning, see a penguin in the afternoon. Life is good. You can see groups of them walking on the beaches in Cape Town. How lovely.
So cute.
Just leave them alone. Don't go bother them. But,
I was going to say
look with your eyes, take pictures with your cameras, and then go get another Gatsby.
Yeah, I'm just worried like some kids, they might want, I want to touch the Cape penguins.
They're not cartoon penguins.
Penguins are wild animals and need to be respected from a distance to avoid causing them stress or harm. So there are usually signs like advising visitors to keep a safe distance and not to touch or disturb the animals.
Absolutely. Respect the animals in their natural homes. One famous place to see them is Boulders Beach. All right, so find that place on your GPS and head over there, and hopefully, maybe depending on the season, they might move around, but I guess generally you could probably find some penguins there. And in Hermanus, you can watch different kinds of whales swimming in the sea too.
There you go, the whales.
Lots of whales. I think it's because the oceans that mix there, right? It brings together like cold water from the Atlantic, warm water from the Indian. It brings in all these fish, and so there's lots of food, lots of sharks down there too. Well, they'll put up signs for that. You don't have to be afraid of those. But I just mean it's a very rich area for ocean wildlife down
What's
there.
What's a good time to go there?
In South Africa, Cape Town. September to November are the great months to see them there. And remember, just like Australia, that would be the spring and the summer.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So
I would go there.
Opposite seasons.
September?
November. Go
Okay.
down there.
Or October. 今天这一课我真的一边听一边肚子咕噜咕噜叫，因为我们讲了太多的美食，像是我最爱的烤肉啦，完了 barbecue 了，硬要唱有没有 barbecue 或是 BBQ， 你们是不是比较熟悉这个缩写？就是烤肉，它是一个名词。For example, we had a barbecue in the backyard with burgers and hot dogs. 我们在后院烤肉，有汉堡和热狗一定要。Or this year, we invited friends to our house for a Moon Festival barbecue. 一定要啊！今年中秋节，我们邀请了朋友们来家里吃烤肉。还有刚刚提到那个 Gatsby， 它超大的 giant， 它是一个形容词，就是巨大的。For example, the giant pumpkin at the fair was as big as a car. 那个市集上的巨大的南瓜和汽车一样大。Or you could say in South America, there are giant spiders. 我好怕哦 They can eat birds and snakes. 真的假的？南美洲有巨大的蜘蛛，它们可以吃掉鸟和蛇。OK， 那再来就是这个不恐怖，就是果酱 jam， 这是一个名词。For example, I like to spread strawberry jam on my toast for breakfast. 我喜欢在早餐的时候抹草莓果酱在我的烤吐司上面。Or you could say, my favorite jam is strawberry jam. I usually spread it on my toast for breakfast. 这个例句可不可以有点创意？不要学我。我最喜欢的果酱是草莓果酱，我经常用它抹在吐司上当做早餐。再来就是 whale 鲸鱼，它是一个名词。For example, we saw a whale jumping out of the water during our boat trip. 我们在船上旅行的时候看到一条鲸鱼跳出水面。Or I swam down and touched the soft skin of the large blue whale. 我往深处游，触摸到那头大蓝鲸柔软的皮肤。 哇哦，那刚刚提到的片语还有什么呢？就是 go for something， 这个就是指选择什么什么，像是可能人家叫你说，哎，你要点哪一个口味的冰淇淋，你可以说 I'll go for the chocolate ice cream. It's my favorite. 我要选巧克力冰淇淋，这是我最喜欢的。Or 我们还看到这个形容词one of a kind， 还记得是什么意思吗？就是与众不同的、独一无二的，像是 Grandma's homemade cookies are one of a kind. Nobody makes them like she does. 哇，这个阿嬷做的饼干呢是独一无二的，因为没有人做的像她那样好吃，只有阿嬷的味道。Okay, that's it for today. Let's now go to our review time.
Review time.
All right, we are back for our review time. And remember, we had 4 new words from today. They were quite interesting words: barbecue, giant, jam, and whale. Yeah, interesting words there. So we're going to do a quick game of synonyms, or words that mean basically the same kind of thing. Are you ready? We'll start easy. Huge.
Oh, 很简单,
enormous.
很大的 giant.
Giant. It's huge, it's giant, it's enormous, it's humongous. That's another good one. Let's see. Ooh, this one I'll have to use 2 words. Fruit preserves.
Oh, this is easy.
Marmalade.
就是跟水果有酿的，当然就是果酱 jam.
Yes, exactly. Jam is a way to preserve fruit, and sometimes it's called fruit preserves. Okay, getting a little more tricky here. I will say porpoise. Dolphin.
Is it a whale?
Well, they're kind. They're cousins.
They're cousins,
right? They're swimming creatures, but they're warm-blooded mammals.
Right.
So similar, just different in size. And the last one.
This is hard.
Campfire cooking.
Hot dogs.
Well,
sausages.
Sure.
Barbecue.
Outdoor grilling.
I'm hungry. Barbecue.
That's exactly right.
Moon festival.
It's funny, I can't really think of another word for
festival.
Barbecue. I think barbecue is just barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it's written BBQ.
Yeah.
Or bar and then B and then QUE. But it's always barbecue. It's just cooking outdoors. So enjoy yourselves, guys. There's still a bit of time to barbecue. We hope you have a good time doing that, either here or in South Africa. Be kind to the penguins and the whales.
Yes.
And we'll see you back here soon. Maybe we could barbecue ourselves up at Gatsby.
Let's do that.
We can start on the chicken. I got a plan coming together.
OK， 今天的主题是不是很精彩呢？欢迎到空中家教和老师同学一起线上聊更多哦。Barbecue， 吃了 I want Great Gatsby.
Sounds good. See ya.